parts when we dive into our game today. I will cut that off because you can't see the screen share and all the people as much. Plus, it's sort of pandemonious game that we've got going on tonight, and we don't want the distractions. So, and I'd love to get right to the games a little quicker tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, Malachi is joining as well. Very good. Let me say welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name is Brad. This is with the Wilsonville Public Library. I think most of you guys know that by now. We've got a lot of familiar faces, which is awesome. Tonight, we are going to be playing a game from Jackbox Games called The Devils and the Details, and we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. Before we dive into that, let's do 2 would you rather questions, okay? 2 would you rather questions, and if you'd like to answer, you totally we dive can. Into our game. Oh, I need to mute these darn YouTube streaming stuff. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pick a few out of a random list. I'm going to scroll down because we haven't gotten too deep on this yet. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. No, that one might split people. We don't want. Let's see. Here's a strange one. Would you rather walk on your parents or have them walk on you?
It's kind of obvious. Obviously, I would walk on them. I mean, duh. They're way too heavy to walk on me. Way too heavy.
Okay. That's very thoughtful. That makes sense. And there's a point.
Yeah, I would be careful. It's not like I'm purposely like smashing them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I would choose to be walked on by my children rather than walk on them. Although that might not be. My son's about the same size as me now, so
yeah.
We shall see. What else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Be like, no, I definitely. My parents are going to walk all over me.
I guess I'd walk on them.
You'd walk on them.
That is a little weird question, though. Like, just what?
I know it. That's the point of would you rather questions, to be weird. Just to point out in the chat, somebody had asked, are we still doing Among Us? We are not doing Among Us tonight as we move back into our summer programs because, and that's, I guess, I should mention that now too, as one of our announcements. This is our last event of the school year. When we return, we will be deep into the summer reading program, and we will be doing events on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. So we push them back a little bit later. They'll be right in the middle of the week so you can enjoy all of the fun weekends of the summer and as much of the beautiful sun during the day and the evenings as you can in the long summer days. So we'll be back with that in, oh gosh, how many weeks is it? Let me get the right date so we can get it dead on. It's going to be June 23rd. June 23rd. So however you can remember 23, if any of you are Michael Jordan fans from back in the day, June 23rd, or I don't know, what else you got? Anybody else have good memory, mnemonic devices for remembering?
You look on your computer.
You look on your computer. There you go. Everybody put it into your calendars now, because I'm sure you're all very organized.
What is this for?
The next event, Brooke.
Oh, well, I can just look on like that. My dad would probably just remind me anyway, so.
I will do my best, of course, to put advertisements out on Instagram, and it will be around in the social medias and things like that, and texts and emails and all those things. So, June 23rd, and then we will have 6 straight weeks of game nights. We will be playing different games, and we may just bring back Among Us. It has been a while, and that can be a fun game. I'm sure we'll be playing some more Gartic Phone, which was the game we played last time. Everybody wanted to keep going. We'll dive back into that, I'm sure, at some point during the summer. And I have a feeling you're going to want to play this game again after tonight. So we'll get into that. Let me do one more would you rather question. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Is it another like really weird one? Like really weird?
No, it's not really weird. I'm gonna do this one. Would you
Is it
rather?
like obvious?
For me, it is. For me, it is. Would you rather eat only pizza for 1 year or not eat any pizza for 5 years?
Not eat any pizza for 5 years. I can barely even eat
Definitely
like
not
a
a year.
pizza.
Wait, several of you were talking. So Brooke, I heard that definitely. You're like no pizza, you're fine.
Yeah, I can barely eat pizza for like 2 weeks. Like
Okay.
I can barely eat it. Like if we eat pizza on Sunday and then we eat pizza next Sunday, I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
I could not do that for 1 year. That's insane. It's just pizza, you know.
Let me
Pizza.
repeat it for those who are somebody in the chat. Would you rather eat pizza only eat pizza for 1 year or eat no pizza for 5 years?
I would eat no pizza for 5 years because look, I can eat pizza and it's good, but I can live without it. I have a bunch of
Exactly.
other things I eat.
Exactly.
I don't eat pizza like very often. Like I would never ask for pizza, I guess. Like if it's
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like
when
when
my
someone
mom's
says,
serving
"Yeah,
it,
I'm making pizza," and I'm like, "Yay, that's great. I love pizza." But it's not like, "Hey, mom, dad, can we have pizza?"
like if you were like pizza versus like sushi, I would go with sushi because like it's more flavorful.
Sushi's amazing.
Or
Wait,
like
so you're saying you would eat only sushi for 1 year?
yes,
Oh, yeah,
because also
yeah,
you can get your
100%.
nutrition from it. There is rice in it,
Instead
there is
of-
vegetables.
It's
Because I'm
delicious.
vegetarian.
This is I must
It's
divert
got protein.
all of
It's
you.
not unhealthy. You would probably die eating only pizza for a year.
No way. Because here's the thing. You can make anything into a pizza. You can get a breakfast pizza at like Mod. You can get like breakfast. You can get salad pizzas. You can get veggie pizzas. You can get dessert pizzas.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
That would be too much cheese for me.
That would be too much
And
pizza.
also eating pizza for
Just
breakfast is a big
pizza.
no-no.
Too
You don't-
much.
You don't have to put cheese on a pizza.
Well, I
Well,
don't
then it's
like,
not a pizza.
I don't want my veggies in the
Cheeseless
morning.
pizza does exist, I
Like,
believe.
I don't want an egg pizza. That
What?
if you're talking breakfast, I don't eat veggies in the morning. Like
Don't.
would I have a cereal pizza? Like that's messed up.
I would miss other food for that year for sure. But I think I don't want to spend 5 years of my life with no pizza. That's my go-to on my birthday is a pizza. Anytime we're traveling, like I try new pizzas wherever I go. I've had pizza all over the world and
Well, that's cool, but you could have any other food in the entire world, and it's pizza.
I think it just depends if you really like pizza, if you're meh about it, or if you don't like it. You know, like
I mean,
Or-
obviously, if you don't like it, then the answer is clear.
yeah.
okay.
But like
Okay.
I'm okay with pizza. Like it's not like I hate it, you know. I just
No, I
could not eat it for 1 year straight. That's depressing for me.
I get that. Here's the thing. I'm an old man compared to all of you. So who knows how many years I have left. I'm not going to spend 5 of them without pizza. I will have pizza every day for 1 full year, and then I'll go back to sushi and the other things. I'm okay with that. But I don't want to miss out on pizza for 5 years.
Okay.
And I get very creative about the kind of pizzas I make. Little
Yeah.
personal pizzas in the morning.
Do you like blend them or something?
blend? Yeah. No, I mean, maybe.
No.
Sure.
You know what's weird about ice cream is that when it's all like, frozen and stuff, like all like scooped, and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks so delicious. But then once it's melted, you're like, ew, get that away from me. Like, it's disgusting.
I love
But yet
it.
it tastes
I
the
love
same.
it.
It tastes the
That's
same
all
either
a
way.
milkshake is melted ice cream.
Yeah, melted ice cream is just gross, and I just can't handle it. But it tastes the same, so I don't know.
I don't mind melted ice cream. It's when it separates, when it's really been left out a long time. That's now you've gone a bridge too far. So, Okay, before we get too deep into the woods on all of those things, let's do a couple of book talks. And then we will dive into our first round of our game, okay? So Avani, would you like to go first with a book talk? Do you have one? Do you have a book in mind? We talked about it
I
before.
thought it was
but when-
Asha.
What's that? I'm Fawny.
I thought it was Asha.
You're just in the top corner of my screen, so I apologize. Asha, we had talked about potentially doing a book talk. Do you have a book talk that you'd like to share with us, or?
Yeah, it's called Legend by Marie Lu. It's fairly new. It's a dystopian sort of sci-fi novel. It's in this, so it's a futuristic America where it's separated into the Republic and the colonies, and there's this big war going on. And right now, so there's this girl named June who is this like prodigy, and she's a military genius. But one day her brother gets killed, and it's framed on this boy named Day. He's like, they both have very different backgrounds, and it's really interesting because they're both kind of playing cat and mouse with each other, but they uncover a lot of government secrets of the process. Like there's some virusy stuff involved and other. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's.
So I'm going to just show you guys in the catalog. This is the book that we are talking about. Legend by Marie Lu. There's also the ebook format, and so you can check it out. It looks like it's on Overdrive. So you can get it there, or if you have Kindle, you can do through Kindle. I've never done Kindle ebooks through our library. I know there's a few extra steps for that. With Overdrive, you can just download an app called Libby, and you can manage all of your. We haven't talked about that for quite a while. Thank you, Asha, for. Oh, I keep mixing you guys. Thank you, Asha, for sharing that with us. It looks very cool. And just a reminder, as we do look at that catalog stuff, so, and as we go into summer reading, because our summer reading program officially begins, you can start on June 1st. The reading logs are available on our website for printing out. You can come into the library during our open hours and pick up paper logs, or you can record your reading through the Beanstack. That's either the website or the app. It's beanstack/wilsonvillelibrary.org, I think, or something like that. Just go to wilsonvillelibrary.org and go to summer reading program. That'll link you to all the Beanstack stuff. You can manage, you can do all of your library stuff through your mobile devices and phones, which I have found to be way smoother and easier. Even when I'm sitting in a computer and get an email reminder that like something is coming up to be overdue, if you go get the Link app, L-I-N-C-C, just search that in your app store, whatever it is, you can log into your account, renew things, put things on hold. It's super smooth. And then, so that's one app, the Link app. The second one I mentioned earlier was Libby. That's for, you can download audiobooks or ebooks and consume them that way, which I do a lot of audiobooks that way. I also use Cloud Library. All of that is free, of course. All of that is free on your mobile devices through the mobile stuff. So I encourage you to check that out. One thing I don't think you can get yet, though, on mobile devices are graphic novels. And you know I'm a big fan of graphic novels. This just came into the library, and I was processing it and wanted to read it. It is a short story called I Am a Wild Seed by Sharon Lee De La Cruz. And it's a really cool, just personal story about growing up, and she mentions, like, you know, coming out of the closet multiple times, about becoming familiar with her own identity and understanding who she is and how she fits into the world in relation to the culture around us, and American culture, and patriarchy, and gender and sexuality and all those kind of things. And it's really, really simple, fun, interesting read. I love reading stories and books that are outside of my perspective, that show me someone else's perspective in the world, and shows us, you know, I can learn something about their way of life. So I'm a Wild Seed, again, brand new. You can put it on hold and get that checked out if you are interested in seeing it. Hold on, Brooke. I see Chase's hand.
But I had a. Oh, never mind.
Well, yeah, I've seen Chase sitting there patiently with Sam. So,
But I was
and then
thinking-
Brooke, we'll come back.
Brooke can do what you want to do.
Oh.
I'll wait. I can wait.
Okay, well, it's just really quick. I was just saying, for like digital reading and stuff,
Mhm.
I have this app called Epic, and it has graphic novels and audiobooks and stuff like that. And it's free, but you can pay extra for it if you want to get some more stuff. It also has videos on it, but you have to pay unlimited for that. It can be like a 3-month trial thing, or like you do it all at once. So. And I think it's a classroom thing too. Like I think my brother's teacher uses it and stuff like that. It's really fun. Has a lot of books and graphic novels. So yeah, that's all.
Cool. I see some heads nodding, so it sounds like some others may be familiar with Epic as far as being another source for some free media. So that's really cool to hear. We have talked about when you have a library card with Clackamas County, you can get them at Multnomah County as well, or Washington County, and Multnomah County, you can use the Hoopla app, and you can do graphic novels through Hoopla, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I have read many a graphic novel that way, and I really enjoy that format actually digitally. So that's a fun thing. And we're looking into it for Clackamas County. We are looking into getting into some more digital and online formats. So when that will happen, I can't be sure. Okay. So, all right. Awesome. Thank you guys for listening for that. We're going to get ready here in just a minute to dive into our first round of Devils in the Details. I'm sure we will do a couple of rounds. I will explain why in just a minute.
Could I say what I was going to say?
Yes, I'm sorry. See, that was why I chased. I totally.
I was about to say that, but I was like, okay.
Thank you. No.
Okay, so I was hearing about the pizza thing. And I was thinking about this, and I really, really wanted to do it. Sorry about the background noise. But I just was thinking about this is because of my cousin. All right, so to all of you people in the chat of YouTube and here, for all the people here who eat pizza with a fork and a knife, you are a sin to all of humanity. You are a sin to Italians, you are a sin to Americans, you are a sin. You don't eat pizza with a fork and a knife.
You feel very strongly about this, I can tell.
I know.
Have you
Yeah,
been?
strong enough to accuse others of what they're like to do.
Have you been to Chicago?
No.
Okay. I mean, not that one can't eat Chicago with their hands as well. It is possible. But I certainly enjoyed eating Chicago-style pizza much more.
Yeah, they do it like a taco. My dad does it. It's really cool.
Oh, I think that's New York. I mean,
I think it's Chicago.
the big flat ones, and they fold them. That's the ones you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Chicago.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure that there are places in Chicago that do that as well. But Chicago also is known for its deep dish crust. It's these really, really thick. Anyway, it's delicious. In case you ever need pizza.
Apparently, I'm not eating pizza for 5 years, so.
Yeah, none of you are eating pizza for 5 years. Sorry. I'm gonna go have some now. Okay. So I need 1 second. We're gonna get started with Devils in the Details. And so I'm actually going to sign us off of YouTube. It'll be a short thing people can kind of poke in and see. And we're going to go play our game. And if people want to join us in the future, then we will let them do that. Okay. So everybody want to say goodbye? You guys all turn your video on. You can wave goodbye to all the YouTube out there. Thank you for checking this out, and we hope you'll join us at our next teen event, which is June 23rd. When is the next teen event, everybody? When is that?